And there's your beautiful surf and turf.
Bonsoir, bon appetit. Oh my gosh, I'm doing a date night for us. And I'm doing surf and turf, really easy. I'm gonna butterfly my beautiful 4-ounce lobster tails. And I'm gonna do a nice fillet with that, and I'm gonna do some steamed broccoli. And I'm gonna show you how we do this. Super easy, beautiful presentation, and quick. I mean, super quick. The lobster takes 8 minutes to cook at 350 degrees. Fillets, those are pretty thick, so they'll probably take about 12 minutes, 13 minutes. It's gonna be delicious. So check out this video. I hope you enjoy it. So this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some parsley. You're gonna need a lemon. You're gonna need a paprika, a shallot, some huile de Provence, which is a French herb from the south of France. You're going to need 4 ounces of butter, not salted, 1 garlic, some salt, some pepper, and of course 2 lobster tails, filet mignon, and a little bit of broccoli. And let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is butterfly our lobsters. Super simple to do. What you need is the right tool though. Nice pair of shears. And you're going to take it in the back here. Be careful not to cut into the meat. And you're just going to cut all the way across. All the way to the tail. Stop right there. Right there. Now, you're going to pull this, lay it in the back, pull it to the side, like that. And if it doesn't pop out, which it doesn't seem to want to cooperate, we're going to just cut the membranes. Now the membranes are these things that go across. It's like ribs. And the easiest way to do is start, and again, be careful not to cut the meat. And cut one, there, 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 and there. Now the legs, I like to just trim them off. These are not that pretty. You don't have to do this. Some people do it, some don't. I do because, I don't know, it's a little better presentation, I think. Anyways, cut those guys off. Boom, 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 and boom. All right, now we're gonna do that again. We're gonna lay it on his back, push it like that, and now it's important you use your fingers. And what you're gonna do is gently take your finger and slide it across to release that meat from the shell, like that. Then come to the other side, do the same thing. You gotta use your fingers. There's no other way of doing it. There we go. I'm gonna cut this a little more. There we go. And I'm gonna release it over here, which I didn't do yet. And hopefully you don't have chunky fingers like I do. It's a lot easier if you have thinner fingers. All right, there we go. And now what we're gonna do is again, push it out, lift it out, like so. Be careful, this is a trick by the way, at the end here, they'll tend to try to grab it and break your meat. So pull apart, and then just pull out, like that, and then drop it back down, just like that. Look how easy that is. Super easy. So I'm going to do the other one. I'm going to chop my parsley. I'm going to chop, peel and slice my shallot and dice it. And, oh, another thing, yeah, I already said huile de Provence. But keep some parsley whole for, you know, decorations. And, yeah, we'll be right back. All right, we're back. So I chopped my garlic, chopped my scallops, diced it finely. I got my parsley chopped up here, ready to go. Got my lobster ready to go. I got my lemons Now I'm going to take a quarter of the butter. I'm just going to drop it in here. Preheat your oven at 350 degrees. Depending on how long it takes your oven to preheat, just adjust accordingly. So it's all about timing, right? So everything I'm going to do is going to go really quickly. And basically, I'm going to saute my garlic and my shallots. And I'm going to add a little paprika. And I'm going to remove that. And that's going to be a butter sauce for this, for the lobster. But the great thing is I'm going to have all that flavor from the garlic and the butter and the shallots in the pan, which is where I'm going to cook the filet. All right. Now for the filet, I recommend getting a little brandy, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that. We're just going to flambé it a little bit, just to give it a little zest, right? And this will heat really quickly. Well, I hope I'm on video. And the broccoli, I'm just going to steam it. Any steamer works. I just use this French one that's this shape that is wonderful. I would go ahead and turn on the heat on your steamer so that the water in there warms up. When it starts steaming, just shut it off because the broccoli will take like maybe 3-4 minutes. You just want a bright green color on the broccoli. All right, there's that. Put my butter back in there. I'm going to drop this guy in. All of it. I'll lower the heat. I don't want to, I just want to translucent. And give it a little stir. Oh, you know, I love the smell of garlic. Oh, it's going to be so good. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Once that's translucent, we're going to add the rest of the butter. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. And I'm using sea salt. We have no sodium in our diets, don't we? And now, I'm going to take a little paprika. Oh my gosh, can I reach all the way down there? And I'd say about, well, that's about a quarter teaspoon. Maybe a little dash more. That's good. Keep your paprika handy. Now give it another stir. Beautiful. And this is doing it with, this is French inspired, doing the lobster tail this way. It's something I, you know, took the American, took the French, and put it together. All right, now, very important. Starting to soften. You see how quick that was? I'm going to put the rest of the butter, and I'm going to turn off the heat now. Beautiful. And we're just going to let that melt and stir frequently because we do not want it to brown, folks. Not brown. Okay. Now we're going to take a little pepper. Not much. Okay. Now we're going to continue that. I'm going to break this butter up. It melts quicker. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's going to be a beautiful sauce. Okay. Okay. Now just let it melt. We're going to need a brush. And we're going to take our beautiful lobster tails and just brush them. Try to scoop it, brush it. If you have trouble scooping it up and you have to use a little spoon, that's fine. I do that all the time. There we go. Take a little of that, just lay it on top. Just like that. Oh my gosh. I'll give you a close-up to this so you can see it. Anyways, it's a little easier to use a spoon and brush it. But brush it generously on all sides. You want that butter in there. Beautiful. Woo. Remember, and if they tend to want to fall, just push them together. Okay, perfect. Okay, now this is ready to go in the oven. Okay, now this, we're going to take a little bowl. And we are saving that because we're going to need it for our sauce. But look at all that beautiful residue that's left. We're going to put the lobsters in for 8 minutes total, but at 4 minutes, I'm going to take them out and just give them a little taste. Beautiful. Okay, at this point, we're ready to rock and roll. I got my lemon that I cut in a little more than a half, so 3/4. And I'm going to need some lemon juice for this later. But don't add it now. I'm going to add the lemon juice over the lobster once I baste it, and then I take it out. I'm going to baste it again, and then put some lemon juice on it. So I'm all set to go. I just need the significant other to arrive home, and I will make everything in about 10 minutes. Super easy, delicious. I'll show you how that looks. So we'll be right back. Hang in there. Okay, so that fillet is going to take a little longer than the lobster. So I'm going to get my heat going here. And I'm going to start at a pretty high temperature. Over that. Just not the highest, but you know. Anyways. So remember, I had that butter, that shallot, and all that good stuff in there. Now I'm going to just add some olive oil. About a tablespoon. And I'm just going to let that heat up. And while that's heating up, I'm going to take some coarse black pepper and add it on generously on my fillet. Flip it. Add the pepper. Put it on the side. And this is, now if you don't like pepper, yeah, you don't have to do this. But it's very tasty this way, and I recommend it. Alright, so this is heating up. And it's bubbling, which is what I want. A nice little bubble. Oh, I wish there was a way for you guys to smell stuff. Because this is amazing. Alright, raise the heat all the way up. After enough. Okay. Alright. Now, we're going to sear it on each side for about, now it depends on how you like it cooked. So, a fillet, you never cook it, by the way, more than medium. That's maximum. You either cook it rare, medium rare, and the most medium. If you want it more cooked than that, don't buy a fillet. Buy a different cut of meat, and it'll work much better, because you'll just ruin the meat. Alright, so we're going to give this some time. I'm going to lower the temperature a little bit now, and I'm going to let it cook at a hot temperature and sear it on each side for medium rare, about 6 minutes each side. Now, 6 minutes, that's 12 minutes, right? So my lobster will be done in about 8 minutes, but I gotta take it out. So, guess what? I'm gonna put my lobster in into the oven at 350 degrees, and timer so I know exactly how much time it's been in there. All right, hang in there. We'll be back in about 4 minutes. I'm sure you don't want me, I don't know, hanging out for 4 minutes. I can tell you my life story. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. And we're going to get that lobster out. It's been 4 minutes. Oh my gosh. Up and easy. Now it's not cooked yet, but we got to add some more goodness on that. So I'm just going to drop some more butter. Beautiful. And don't be shy. Make sure you get to the end. Beautiful. All right, it's going to go right back in. You can add some zeb de France, just a little bit. And beautiful. So now the filet's been on there for 5 minutes. So I'm going to flip them. I said, 6 minutes. I said 6 minutes, didn't I? There we go. I'm going to flip it. Roll it around a little bit. Hold it to the side. Get that fat. Oh, keep your shape though. Alright. Hold to the side. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, put it down and leave it alone for another 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah. And then our timing will be perfect. Now, the steamer, I had brought it up to steam, so that only going to take 3 minutes to do the broccoli. So I'm going to put the heat back on my steamer. And whatever steamer you use, that's fine. But preheat it so it's ready to go. There we go. I'm going to take that, and we don't need much. It's only 2 people. So I put a few crowns of broccoli in there. I'm going to drop a little salt. I love sea salt, and I love the Lobster Tails, which is the first layer of the salt on sea salt. And it's really flaky. I don't know if you can see this, but it is like this beautiful flakiness. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. You can find this online, or specialty shops in the States. Of course, you can find it many places, but delicious. And believe it or not, they have different regions with it tastes different. It's wonderful. Okay. Anyways, we're at excuse me, 8 minutes. We'll be right back. All right, let's check. Yeah. So use a temperature probe if you have to, but if you're feeling gutsy, this is the texture how it should feel. This is rare. Go to your second finger, that's medium rare. Go to your third finger, that's medium. So feel that. I'm at medium rare right now. Excuse me, rare. I'm going from medium rare. So it's going to be another minute. We're ready to take our lobster out and take a good look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Woo-hoo! That is beautiful. Okay. I'm going to put that right here. Gonna put a little bit more. There we go. And I'm going to turn off the oven completely. I want to keep the lobster warm, so I'm going to put it over here. I have a French plate. You can't see it, but it's 1 corner French plate. My stove is like a corner. And this stove comes with like a French plate and I can keep things warm. It's wonderful. Yeah, pretty cool. But anyways, let's check this. Everything's timing. Oh, I'm liking that. Alright, I think I'm ready to flambé this guy. Now, be careful when you do this. Always turn off the ventilation. Have a cover handy. Okay? Never pour the brandy on the meat. You're going to pour it to the side. Step back. Tilt. And that's it. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. There we go. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay. Now, you remember that garlic? Shallots and a little paprika? I'm just going to take just a little bit. Not much. Oh, people are going, what are you doing, Steve? Oh, no, this is wonderful. Put that onion, that garlic on top of there. Beautiful. Now, real quickly, turn it. Turn off my heat. And do a little bit on the other side. Beautiful. Okay. I got my lemon here. I'll move this so you can see it. There's my beautiful lobster. And I'll do a close-up of this, but I'm going to put a little lemon juice on it. One seed there. Okay. There we go. Okay. You don't need much. Now, we're going to serve, and I'm going to move the camera so you can see everything. So we'll be right back. That's the bright green color you're looking for. Okay. And then the fillets, look at that. How beautiful those are. So I turn off the temperature. And look at that lobster. Oh, oh my gosh. All right. So let's serve because it's quick, it's easy, and it's delicious. So what did I do with my tongue? There it is. So we're going to take our butterflied lobster. We're going to add it there. Now, this is very important, folks. You got to let the meat rest. You really have to let the meat rest. It's very important. 8 minutes, okay? All right. Which I let it rest already about 4 or 5 minutes on the stove. Now, we're going to take the broccoli. And look how beautiful this is going to be. What a perfect date night is this. Look at that. Oh, my little broccoli. Oh, so beautiful. Okay. Now, one more step. We're going to add some parsley. And I just like to drop it everywhere to decorate the plate. I'm going to give one more squeeze of a little lemon. That's it. And what am I forgetting? Oh my gosh, I did forget something, guys. We need to add salt to our beautiful filet, our beautiful broccoli. And there you have it. A perfect date night dinner. Look at that. Oh, a little more decoration there. Oh, look at that. And if you want, you can put a lemon wedge on there. And there we go. Nice lemon wedge there. And there's your beautiful surf and turf. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bon soleil, bon appetit. Yeah, subscribe if you want, of course. But thank you to my subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the comments.
And yeah, you guys are encouraging me to do this more. Thank you. Bon appetit. Bonsoir.